Hey everybody, so now I'm joining you from Mount Olivet Cemetery with the grave of Mr. Green B Foley, who also joined the 36th Virginia Infantry Company A, the Buffalo Guard. He did not join until November 15th of 1861 in Princeton, where he and several others made the trek down, and they joined up just in time to go fight at Fort Donelson that February. He was 6 feet tall, had dark hair and blue eyes, was physical description. He was a lifelong resident of Parkersburg, West Virginia, and a very respected citizen. The Foleys, the Dudleys, they were all very prominent citizens of this area. There's even streets named after him. He was an honorable soldier. He served until he was taken prisoner at the Battle of Waynesboro, which, if anybody knows anything about the Battle of Waynesboro, that is when General Jubal Early's army was completely demolished by the Union Army in March of 1865. And the 36th Virginia pretty much ceased to exist as a unit at that point. He was taken prisoner there at the rank of sergeant, which he had held since November of 64 prior. But after he was sent as a prisoner of war to Fort Delaware, which he also survived being a prisoner of war, he came back home to Parkersburg, where he married a woman named Kate Shanklin, who was also buried here in the family plot. This is his family plot that I'm standing in front of. Their actual graves are behind us, but it was hard to get a good video from that angle with the sun, so here I am. But they had a few children together, 3, I believe, and he was also a member of the First Presbyterian Church. He lived to be the ripe old age of 83, which was pretty old for the Civil War, granted how they didn't have as many vaccines and didn't know as much about hygiene as we do these days. But he lived to be 83 years old. He died at his home on Fairview Avenue, which is just right over here. It's still in Parkersburg. But I just wanted to take a few moments to share this time with you this morning to honor these men who otherwise would be forgotten if it were not for people such as myself who refuse to forget them, and to honor their sacrifices that they endured as men. Whether you agreed or disagreed with them, you cannot deny they were Americans, they were men, and they were indeed brave. Mr. Foley, rest in peace, sir, and I will look forward to meeting you when I reach the other side as well.